That car was just absolutely incredible. It's basically my dream project to build an aeroplane engined car just like that. I'm having to say goodbye to a few of my toys. The BSA is for sale, the bus is for sale. Basically, I'm trying my best to build an aero-engined Edwardian special. The Edwardians, you know that I'm dying to build one of these cars. That was the inspiration, John. It was cool, wasn't it?
It is awesome.
So between you and me, keep this quiet, but I have got the chassis. Sitting up there on the shelf was a Liberty V12. It's the right year, so it's going to be eligible. It's almost complete, and the search is on for the ignition components so we can see if we can get it running. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode. Thank you so much for joining us again, and we are at Goodwood. It's members meeting. All of the Edwardian cars are lining up, ready to go out and race. I'm here for both days. Today, about to go on, is practice, and then this afternoon is the first race. Tomorrow is the second race. Obviously, the Edwardians are going to be a massive highlight for me. This is the highlight of my year, to come and see these cars race. Duncan's here with his Fiat, Mark Walker's here, Julian Mazoub's here with his Sunbeam. There's a lot of people that I'm hoping to chat to. There's a lot of cars to look at. The sun's shining, it's going to be a good day. It's almost Edwardian practice time. As you've just seen, they're all going into the holding area, which means it's time for me to rush around the backside, the other side of the track, to the old control tower, which is the best vantage point, so we can see them pulling out and setting up for their first practice run. There's some new cars that I've not seen before, and some old familiar faces, so I've got some chatting to do once they've done their practice and they're back in the paddocks. Hopefully we can chat to a few of them, do some research, well-needed research.
Remarkable machine. You've got to check what kind of really knows how to drive the spectacular, not the spectacular passion. Two wins in this event alone, 2020.
Okay, so that was the practice, which I think is qualifying for the final race. It was very close. Julian in his Sunbeam was winning for most of it, fastest lap. And just towards the end, I think the last lap, second to last lap, Mark Walker in the Paddock just got past him. Those two are going to be on the front row. Mark Walker and Julian Mazoub. So I'm going to head over to the paddocks to see if I can find where they're parked up. I'm quite intrigued. There's a blue one that I haven't seen before. It looked like it had a straight six engine, and I don't know what engine that's got. So now is the time to head to the paddocks, chat to some people, and have a good nose around their cars.
I love the photo.
Oh, thank you. People keep saying I need to come and see you because you've got a similar building.
Yeah.
So, but is it your son racing?
No, it's a young bloke called Lewis.
Oh.
And he races in Formula 3 and all that. You know,
Okay.
He's a good boy. And it's better for him in a way.
So you're in for a chance, are you?
Well, I reckon top 5, possibly.
Good. What's this got in it? What engine has this got?
Hull Scott.
Is it a Hull Scott?
Yeah.
This went really well though. It went well. It's the first time I've seen it here.
I've always said I wouldn't bring it.
Is this yours? Yes. It's your car?
Yes,
Why wouldn't you bring it?
because it's a touring car.
Yeah, not really a race car, yeah.
This is for going down the pub and going to the beach and having a picnic.
But I guess if you get the invite from Goodwood, you don't say no. Do you prefer the Hull Scott or the Curtis?
I prefer the Curtis.
Do you?
Because it just feels a little bit revvier.
Okay. Amazing. Fantastic. Well, it's nice to see it going around. It's not in its natural habitat, but
Thank you, absolutely.
nice to see it. So thank you for bringing it down. Brilliant. Good luck today.
Thank you.
It's a Clemens chassis,
with a La France engine and gearbox.
So it was built in the UK.
Built in the UK.
In the 80s,
and
yeah.
Then it went to Australia in 97 and it came up for sale. And
They never come up on the open market, do they? Until someone knows someone.
And I couldn't get in touch with the guy in Australia because of the website, we kept blocking me out.
Yeah.
Then eventually managed to get a deposit on it, and it then took 3 months to go over on the boat. And it came 5 weeks ago, and I just spent the last 5 days on it flat out trying to get it here for here.
Wow. Was it as expected? Or did it need a load of bits?
Yeah, no.
No horrible surprises?
No, it was really good. It didn't run quite right. Oil leaks were terrible. We've sorted that to a large degree. But it runs well. The engine has been built at some point, so...
big old lump.
Still a big lump, yeah. But apparently, because it's a T-head, it's a simplex engine which the France had license to build.
Right.
So it's more car-like.
It's more car-like than the lorry, than the big,
So
massive thing.
the 6-cylinder is like a lorry engine, basically.
Which is what they don't really want here.
No, exactly, yeah.
Driven around this track before?
Never, no.
Oh, you're kidding me.
No, never, no. No, I'm as green can be.
Wow, you're brave.
Yeah,
oh my goodness.
Green.
How did you get on?
Okay, fine.
Yeah,
all right.
made it round?
Yeah, it didn't want to turn right. It's really heavy to turn right.
That's terrifying, okay.
But it's all right corners, as we know.
Yeah.
The lefts were okay. There's only 2 of them. So we've reduced the caster on the front axle with the shim.
Okay.
We did lots of caster on it, and that brace on the bottom of the column is not true, and it was binding. So I've undone that and just Loctited it.
You're going to this is going to be, I guess, it's the future for it. Just teething problems, just little bits, developing it.
Yeah, fine tuning it, honing it.
So what's the plan? Just fettle it and leave it like it is mostly.
Yes, I shall.
Make it better.
Yeah, just make it work better. Yes, make it quicker and work better. Yeah.
Oh,
It's under geared. I did the whole circuit in 3rd gear. So it's under geared, but in truth, I couldn't turn and change gear. So which I know you don't do. You slow down, change gear, then turn.
Yeah.
But I just.
What's it got? 4-speed?
No, 3.
It's 3, so you're in top gear the whole time.
Yeah.
Run out of gearing.
Yeah, and I think it's geared at about 43 mile an hour per thousand, and it revs to 1800. So at 1800, it's probably about 80ish mile an hour.
I did surprise. What are you talking about? I've come to hang out with you.
Yeah,
How do you
well,
know?
I really appreciate it. It's good. I've not been there enough. Still.
Workshop of House First.
The house is done. Workshop is still going. So it's still an open-sided cow barn. So.
I'm here with someone you should meet.
Okay, Aaron, it's nice to see you.
How are you?
Nice
Good
to meet
to see you as well.
Very
Appreciate it,
good.
Dom.
Yeah, it's very good. I'm looking around here for inspiration. How about yourself?
I don't get to see these kind of cars over in the U.S. very often, so I'm just taking it all in. We're having fun this weekend.
Did you see them at practice just now?
No, we were back in the. I'm going to have to watch them later on.
I think it's 6 o'clock this evening.
Okay.
You've got to see it.
We'll be there.
They are an absolute spectacle. It's amazing. But yeah.
This one, I understand, 28.5 liters. This thing's huge.
I know, absolutely massive. Yeah, it's all First World War aircraft engines, and I'm building one of these myself, which is going to have a Liberty engine, which is from the States. Yeah, V12.
Sure.
So
Okay,
it's good.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
It's really cool.
So what else are you doing on the side?
I'm working obviously in TV filming, but I'm also building wheeling machines.
Okay.
Ranelagh Wheeling Machines. It's a company, a very historic company. I don't know if you've heard of it, but I'm rebuilding the machines and reproducing them.
I know a Cobra restoration guy in the States who's got a couple of English wheels.
They'll be Ranelaghs though. I'm not sure.
So we've got this one here, right there, but there's this other one in the back over
That's
here.
it. Yes.
the brand, okay.
So that is a Ranelagh. Where's that?
It's in Northern California. So this gentleman does Cobra restorations fully. You can see the Cobra buck here.
Aluminium bodies.
Yeah, all aluminum bodies, and then he uses the wheels to roll them. There's the back end buck for the
Amazing.
back of the car.
So if you go back, see these the tall posts, so these red stands.
Yes.
That's things like that are so rare, and the dollies that go in the top. So we're producing all equipment like that, basically.
Fantastic.
To try and encourage, because the art of using these machines it takes a lifetime to learn, and it's a very rare skill. So
it doesn't look like something I can do. So let's.
I'm learning myself, but it's fascinating. But yeah, I'm trying to promote that craft. So
Well, that's
it's amazing.
fantastic.
Amazing to see.
Small world.
They've
That's
made
a
it out to the
small world.
States. Yeah.
Yep.
It's lovely to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Dom.
I'll see you next race.
Have fun this weekend.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
But it's super lightweight. I mean,
it's nice.
you'll only know if you want it when it's on the car and you think, yeah.
If it hit, where the body's going to sit, I guess. So is it bit? It's about the same. Yeah.
It's a bit bigger.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll swap it for something.
You can buy the beers after the event.
That's so kind of you.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you. That is so nice of you.
Have you jumped in and had a look yet, see if you fit? I bet you're going to have your legs would be quite tight in that.
I don't think I fit. Do you mind if I sit in it? Can I?
The only thing not to press is that, because that's the starter and it's live.
Okay.
Put it on your own floor. Typically, you kind of like get your arse in here. Get your arse in here and then slide your legs under the wheel if you can get them under the wheel.
God, dear.
Yeah, it's tight.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it fits like a glove.
Oh yeah. God, I've never sat in one of these before.
Yeah.
Goodness
So
me.
evaluation.
That, yeah. Julian's not that much shorter than me. We're about the same kind of height.
Yeah, you're sitting in about where he sits.
About where, yeah.
So you don't reach down with your hands when you're driving.
Yeah.
That's bad.
That is, visibility is dreadful, isn't it? Julian, he must have short legs.
No, he's got very short legs. I can't get in this.
You can't, no.
I'd have to put a smaller wheel or lift the wheel up.
It's the wheel, isn't it? It's here, yeah.
So if you bring it back a bit, but you see, you can bring the seat back a bit.
But the size of that wheel is about a little bit bigger than that. That doesn't feel wrong.
No, that's about. Otherwise, it'll be too heavy on the steering.
Especially if I have to increase the drop link. Love that. Oh wow.
We use 2 gallons for the practice and the race, the practice and warm up.
And this is mine will be
So this is a 5 litre straight 6.
5 litre. So mine was going to be 12 litre.
Yeah.
So
but the fuel you use typically isn't very different because it's all to do with the power output, realistically.
yeah,
So you can't get more than a certain amount of power on the ground.
yeah, exactly. So you have ignition.
Yep.
And then the starting mag.
Starting magneto.
I know you've got a secret starter.
That's a special magneto that has the extra feed in.
So you can crank that.
A lead that goes, so you spin that round and it makes sparks happen basically.
And then hand crank at the front.
Which we have used and it does work, although we've got an electric start on it now.
Yeah.
Which obviously
is beneficial, especially when I'm trying to get the thing running.
It's when it doesn't want to start.
Yeah.
Like the rest of the time it starts fine, and that one time when you really need it to start and it doesn't start.
It's nice to have that safety. Yeah. So are these advanced retards? Do you use any of those still?
So basically, you start at retard, which is about there, and then you run it full advanced. And the other one is a hand throttle, which is basically for picking up the idle if you want to warm it up.
It's just sorted, isn't it? It's just dialed in.
Yes,
and that's why you're at the front, because it's not just a new car that's...
It's interesting because it's quite a low horsepower. It's around 130 horsepower originally, so it'll be similar to that today. But the chassis is actually quite a well-handling chassis.
Yeah.
So it goes around the corners quite well. And the brakes aren't any good, like all of these
Especially with Julian sitting here.
Yes, he's quite
fearless.
handy. I'd say he's very handy.
Well, I'm going to have to try and get out, which is going to not be as glamorous.
It's kind of the reverse. Slide your legs out a bit first. That's your fuel on off.
Fuel.
So that's off at the moment.
Oh, I see. You've got you've got gears in the inboard, so this is just the handbrake, which is ratcheted
when you're driving.
Yeah, into a corner, isn't it? It's sort of.
Yeah.
I think. Slim driver. Dear me, I'm going to try and get out now.
Basically, slide your legs out in the same kind of way, and not made for rapid pit changes.
No. Right, I'm going to try and put my foot. Hang on.
And there's a step just the other side of the exhaust. There's a little step.
Yeah, got it. Thank you. That was. It's a different experience sitting in it. It's quite daunting. I've got 1912 Roche Schneider, and so I'm building. I'm gathering. I've got so many of the components now. I'm very, very close, but lacking the knowledge. But I'm kind of gaining it as I'm going.
This is the setup that the car had originally, which is right on the cusp of 1910, 1911. So this magneto produces 2 sparks, twin spark mag, but that will produce the 3rd spark. So that coil...
Is that for starting, or...?
Well, you can run it on 3, and it doesn't make much difference. It's only a 4-volt battery. But if you start from cold, you can put it onto that and press the buzzer. It will only send sparks to once it's ready.
That's just about to fire. That's clever.
It just starts. stand on the side, stand on the seat.
Thank you, Duncan.
Stand on here, stand on the seat.
You sure on the seat,
Yeah, definitely on the seat. It's much easier.
Yeah. It's terrifying. It's quite a different feeling sitting here. Man, and how long is this? The wheelbase of this is like
2.75 metres.
2.7. It's about the same.
Yeah, that's
I think it's about the same as mine. I think it gets longer and longer. The engine's quite long. The gearbox, the clutch, all this. It starts. So I think it will be about this sort of length, but 2.75. I can't wait to get started. So you haven't got a rev counter. You've just got air pressure and oil pressure. No, not even.
Well, that's all it had. I mean, that's the thing. When it was restoring a car, well, I know that's all it had. So
that's what it gets.
Yeah. I mean, I added the temperature gauge from the 1965 Plymouth Barracuda.
Is that water temp?
Yeah, because on the road, you want to know it's getting hot before you're 16.
Yeah. Well, I have just had a fantastic couple of hours wandering around, chatting to all of the owners of the amazing Edwardians. They're all so welcoming. Everyone is so friendly, so lovely. Basically, I spend the year dreaming up ideas, planning and looking for parts and finding things. And then this is my one chance of the year to catch everybody together to pick their brains. And they are such a talented, clever bunch. Everything that I'm thinking of and planning, they've already done. And they've been there, they've done it, or they know somebody that can help. So it's a fantastic community, and that's one of the main draws for building this Edwardian car. It's such a nice community of like-minded, talented, friendly people that I just want to be involved in. Duncan with the Beast of Turin is one of the biggest celebrities here. He is absolutely mobbed whenever you try and get near him, and I think I was chatting to him for about half an hour with his head engineer about whether I do this with a gearbox or whether we make this transfer box and how we do things. Real interesting chat whilst surrounded by 5 deep of people of a crowd. It's quite an experience. I'm on the wrong side of the track now, so I'm going to have a quick break, have something to eat. I've got to go and have a look at the minis, because the Swift Tune minis every time, I think they just look like so much fun. I can't believe I got to sit in the Beast of Turin. Julian was also so kind to let me sit in the Sunbeam, and that was such a fascinating experience. I've seen these cars an awful lot, but sitting in it, you can't really beat it. They are big, and visibility is bad, the seats are very small. Sitting there holding that giant steering wheel is quite an experience, and I just cannot wait to be sitting in my own one, hopefully parked next to Duncan and Julian and the rest of them, about to race them. I'm working on it, I'm trying my best. I couldn't come to members meeting without coming to see a good friend, Paul Medhurst, the Type 2 Detectives. They've got this lovely little stand here, and they are selling coffee, as if I need any excuse to come and have a free coffee. This is a bit of a DIY situation here, so I'm about to have a lesson in how to make a decent coffee. So far, so good.
And then you get the T2D tamper.
Oh, stop. This is nice.
So rest that on there.
This is
Nice bit of kit.
This is lovely. Okay.
If you make a nice job, we might give you one.
I'm going to put a little twist on it.
Yeah, always got to give it the twist.
Yeah. How far do you want? Oh, yeah,
That's
nice.
good.
Perfect. Come on,
Now,
this is a
the
good
bit
start.
where Ant struggled and couldn't work out how to get it in there.
Sounds about right. This will be fine. I've got this.
He's done it.
Yeah?
He's done it.
Come on,
Boy,
come
that's
on.
good.
Right, I want an espresso. This one.
No, you put
Hey?
the top under first, of course.
Oh yeah, fine.
That one there.
You want that one?
Yeah. I want that one.
I want that one. What is it? Which coffee is this though? Naturally aspirated or?
Naturally aspirated.
Okay. You're going easy on me, are you?
You're going for the espresso, I think.
I hope so. I'm not brave enough to risk the milk.
You've had our coffee before, haven't you?
I have, yeah, and it's awesome. It's absolutely just what I need. Oh, nice! Look at that! Come on! Surely that's better than ants.
Yeah, look at the crema on that.
Hey?
That's good.
Oh, good. Awesome. Perfect. Just what I needed. Oh, You're too kind. Do I have to do the washing up as well? Or? No. I know that we are here for the Edwardians, that's the main focus, but I'm allowed to get a little bit distracted, aren't I? We've got to have a little bit of appreciation for all these Lotuses, because these, if I'm honest, are a love of mine. Jeff Moss, MPH Motor Panels, has built a few of these in his time, and these Lotuses are something really special. And dream car, other than the Edwardians, out of here today, probably one of these. I think they're brilliant.
We were racing this in Barcelona 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
60 cars on the grid.
Yeah.
2-hour race.
Yeah.
We were leading with 6 minutes to go, with 4 minutes to go in the disc brake. But we've been all the Cobras, all the E-types, everything.
Is it an 11?
That's a 15.
15? Are they all 15s?
Yeah.
60s?
60s endurance. Yeah. So
Amazing.
It was 58 car, but we were allowed to race in 60s.
That was the first of the Edwardians going into the little holding area. You know what that means. The SF Edge Trophy race is about to start. Who are you rooting for? Leave me a comment below. Is Julian going to get it? Is Mark Walker going to get it? I don't know. We'll have to see. There we go, the Saturday SF Edge Trophy is complete, and Julian in his Sunbeam was looking good until it was looking bad. I don't know what happened, but there was smoke coming out of his engine. It doesn't look good, but I know he has got a fantastic mechanic, so hopefully they can get it working again. But that mechanical failure meant that Mark Walker in his Darracq took the win. The overall winner is an amalgamation of all of the races, so it's all to play for tomorrow. I just hope that Julian can get his Sunbeam repaired and working to give Mark a run for his money. But that was a brilliant race. I loved it. Might be time for a beer. We'll be back again in the morning to do it all again. This is day 2 of Goodwood Members meeting. As you can see, I'm in the Edwardian section, of course I am. There were a few other problems with some of the other cars, so I'm hoping to find out now what happened. Hope they're all okay. Let's go and have a look around.
Got a pressure build up in the crankcase and it just leaks out the front. And I think it flooded
The point, like
and it just killed the
just oil in the mag. It's lost spark.
Yeah.
See, have you got it working now though?
Yeah, we got towed back in and I go a bit quick mop up and started out first go.
Typical.
Yeah.
Typical. Oh well, good luck today.
Yeah,
hope it goes all right. How's it all going, dare I ask? Are you okay? It's all right.
It was only the oil blow-off pipe for the pressure relief valve, and it cracked.
My
so
goodness.
I just soldered it up, so we've got no pressure relief valve. So we don't really need one.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, if you can imagine a half-inch pipe open to the air, at full oil pressure, it's quite a lot of oil.
Right, shooting out of there and
like,
just kind of.
We got rid of a gallon.
Yeah.
It's just got a big lump of solder in the bottom of it now.
That's you've just it's open there, but you've closed the bottom of it.
The bottom of it soldered up.
And that's just an oil. It's just a.
That's what does the pressure relief valve. So that's the pressure regulator. But actually, this doesn't make enough pressure to blow it off.
To ever blow it up, right?
So, yes, if you were really cold, it probably would. But we're just being careful not to rev it until it's...
Yeah, okay.
So you just let it idle until it's warm. Apart from that, the engine is now definitely rust-proof.
Yeah, everything's been treated for...
A whole underbody everywhere for a few hours last night.
Can you do that?
It was a good race yesterday.
Really good, well done.
Exciting.
Yeah, really good.
Nice to be able to stay with Julian.
Right up the front, yeah, amazing.
On wooden wheels and
I love it.
all
Yeah,
that.
so
that
good.
Really nice. And we've changed the sprockets today. We've gone 2 teeth less, just to try something a bit different.
Okay.
So that will take 8 miles an hour for my top speed.
Off of it.
Well, it depends really. So I put bigger
quicker.
ones on for yesterday. And although my lap time is quicker than these ones, my speed through the speed trap was 5 miles an hour slower on all of them.
Right.
Because I was trying to use I put a rev counter on it.
Oh, nice.
First World War fighter plane. And because when you drive it on the road, 1500 it doesn't like. I just thought it was revving a bit much. So we tried the bigger sprockets, used more torque. So it's just trying different things and
mixing it up and just seeing what works. It is almost time for them to get ready to go to their race. Leather belt buckles are being tightened into place, bonnets are being closed, engines are being started up and test run for the last time. It is almost time for the final race. They're all going to start leaving the paddocks here and heading to the fire up lane. I'm so glad that Duncan's Fiat is fine. He had a fuel problem, is all good, and Julian's Sunbeam is up and running. Good luck. You okay? Right, it's race time. We are 2 laps in. So far, Julian is way in the lead, but Mark is creeping up on him. 2 laps to go. Julian is still way out in front, but Mark is getting closer and closer every lap. Someone went off up there.
Place spun out.
Yeah. Oh, he has. Mark spun out. Oh no. And that is the SF Edge Trophy finished. And what a race. That was such a roller coaster. Goodness me. Mark Walker was one of the cars in his Dirac that crashed. Goodness me, it was horrible. He spent most of the race trying to catch up with Julian. Julian was in front, way in front. The last lap, Mark Walker had just caught up with him. He was 2 car lengths behind Julian, just catching up with him. It would have literally been a photo finish on the finish line. And just before the chicane, he put 2 wheels on the grass and spun out and hit the wall. And hitting the wall in that car with no bodywork is a terrifying thing. He got flung out of the car spun around and hit the wall. It's almost folded the car in half, but he's okay. That's the most important thing. Mark is all right, he's all good. I've seen him since and he's fine. And we all know that that car is going to be back better than ever once he's rebuilt it. That means that Julian in this Sunbeam won. A massive congratulations to Julian and the team there that prepare that car. I know they all work really, really hard to get that car to be as competitive as it is. And the more I'm learning, the more I'm speaking to them and getting to know them, the more I'm really appreciating how detailed and precise and accurate and just they're on it, that team. A very big well done. Congratulations to Julian and the team with the Sunbeam.
As I was looking in my mirrors, waiting for Mark. Yeah. But I was going as fast as I could. There wasn't another ant in there. Yeah. And after the problem of yesterday, the car ran like a dream. It was, yeah, yes, it kind of vindicated itself. Yeah.
Time to enjoy some other bits of the event, have a look around some other cool cars. I need to go and check out the Lotus.
So I'm on the stand with Dom Chinea, and Dom, I see you at all the Goodwoods.
Of course, how could I not come here?
So what is your favourite, of the 3, what is your favourite?
That favourite event?
Yeah.
That's a tough one, because I'm torn. Members meeting is a highlight of the year for me because of the Edwardians.
Yeah.
As you know, we've spoken about it before. I've been looking for old books with Edwardian references, which I have found, so thank you very much. Super rare books that you've got. The Edwardian race has been brilliant to follow this weekend, but I guess my heart is also with Revival because I've got my Revive and Thrive workshop area where we have live demonstrations for promoting heritage crafts all weekend. So I'm torn between 2.
Loads more speed, more, come on, more, off, round. More coming back, nice and straight, more speed and power, keep going, keep going, keep going, off and round.
There's no grip at all, is there?
There's nothing.
Goodness me. Well, as you can tell from the crowds of people leaving behind me, this is the end of another year of Goodwood Members Meeting. I have had an absolutely brilliant couple of days here. It's time to go home, go back to the workshop and get on with my own car. See you next week, Sunday 5 PM. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Bye-bye. Hello, how are you doing?
Good luck with your new house.
Thank you very much.
And ask if you'd sign
Of course I can. Of course, don't be so silly.
The repair shop.
Oh, it's very kind.
What projects are you working on at the moment?
One of these.
Yeah.
That Edwardians, yeah, I'm trying to build one of these.
No, loving the videos, mate. Yeah,
Thank
looking
you.
Forward to
Thank
them.
you very much.
Yeah,
Well, this Sunday is a good one. It's a something new for the workshop.
That's
so.
a big old project you're taking on.
Yeah,
there,
I know. But I'll get there. I'll get there. Yeah.